Brittney Griner being detained in Russia is more of an indictment on the U.S. and how we feel about the WNBA compared to what Russia is doing with holding her hostage. Because at the end of the day, the only reason why Brittney Griner was in Russia is because she only makes $200,000 in a WNBA season. So she has to play overseas to make money in the offseason. Another reason, where has been the coverage for Brittney Griner? I see them talking about Deshaun Watson, Tom Brady, Kyrie Irving, more than a WNBA superstar, one of the best WNBA players to ever live. She's got a championship. She has 2 gold medals for USA. And to repay her, there's absolutely almost no coverage of the woman, right? If this was Kyrie, if this was Devin Booker, if this was Chris Paul, if this was any 4-star, 3.5-star player in the NBA, it would be on First Take, Undisputed, every sports network you could ever think of. They would be talking about this every single day. But because it's the WNBA, because it doesn't get as much coverage as the NBA, we look at it as, Brittney Griner, I'm sorry, it's a sad story. It's a sad story. And then you end up going on with your day, right? But this is very, very serious because at the time that we're living in, with the war in Ukraine, and Russia and the U.S., they aren't the best buddies, and I don't expect Russia to do the U.S. a favor, right? But what I will say is, we have the power to, at the very least, bring this up to Joe Biden and have him advocate for Brittney Griner, or have some U.S. officials, some people that are in diplomacy, I don't know, but do their best to get her out of there. Because I know if this was an NBA player, there would be more people advocating for him to get out of Russia, right? But Brittney Griner, I mean, it's the WNBA, right? It's not the NBA. It's not as exciting, So I'm not gonna, give that much attention to Brittney Griner, even though she's one of the most best players in WNBA history, right? So at the end of the day, the U.S. holds a lot of blame in what's going on with Brittney Griner, right? Because at the end of the day, she would not be in Russia to begin with if WNBA players got at least a bigger compensation for what they're doing, right? Only $200,000? $200,000? Right? That's the only reason why she's there, is because in the offseason, she's got to make money. She is not privileged enough like these NBA players that can make $40 million, $30 million, and in the offseason, be kicking it, be cooling, right? She got to work the entire year for real. Not only Brittney Griner, but other WNBA players to begin with, right? So please, let's use this as a time to support a WNBA player and to advocate for her, because she has given so much, not only the game, but her country, and the least the U.S. can do is advocate for her to get her out Russia right now. I don't know if it'll work, but at the rate we're going right now, I don't know if we'll ever see her come back. And I guess maybe she'll live that term of 10 or serve that term of 10 years. I don't know. But at the rate we're going, I don't know if we'll see Brittney Griner anytime soon. But again, this has more to do with how the U.S. feels about the WNBA than Russia holding Brittney Griner hostage. I pray for the best. I pray for her family. I pray for Brittney Griner. I hope that they can see this through. But at the end of the day, this is tragic, and this has come at the worst possible time. This is Miles Johnson. This is Real Talk with MJ, where y'all know I always keep it real. Peace and blessings, y'all. I'm out.